Hello, you beautiful, sexy little heathens. My name's Eric. I just wanted to share a witch hunter build that has kind of gotten me. I don't know why I said kind of. That has gotten me through the campaign. I'm now currently about to clear Act 1 Cruel. Um, I know the meta was, I think, the gas grenades, and then people were doing like a wall of flame, and that's kind of how they were doing huge DPS. I'm not doing huge DPS, but I do have a build that will get you through the campaign once you can get to it. It's not amazing. It's actually kind of a pain in the ass at some points, but you will kill bosses eventually, and you will be able to kind of slowly progress. But the one thing I think I like about my build is it's fun to play, and you do get to experience the core mechanics of the game without just one-shotting everything. Would I like the one-shot? Yes, but I'm not that great at the game. I have 1,600 hours in PoE 1, and I know nothing. So I came into PoE 2 with an open mind, and I am really enjoying the game. It is more difficult than I thought. So I'll just show you a little bit of the gameplay. So I'm using explosive grenades with the explosive shot to ignite the grenades, and then sometimes I throw oil to help ignite, and then I get that that extra damage against ignited enemies. And I'll go through my skills and things in a little bit, but I play it in a weird way that I think is counterintuitive to how you should play this build, or play a bow build, crossbow build. I kind of get up in the enemies' faces and I kite them, and I just throw the grenades, and then I ignite them in a ball, and then they explode on each other. Oh, I think the boss is kind of over there. God, I should have died so I could have showed off more of what's going on. So yeah, essentially this is just the gameplay that I'm doing. So you throw it, you launch it, they explode, they die. It's a really fun. The spectacle on screen is really cool. It's just kind of fun to roll around. You do kind of have to play a little bit more aggressively. Bosses, you can play farther away. I wish I had a boss that I could jump into right now. And you kind of have to anticipate their movements. Otherwise, you're going to miss your grenades. So that's the general build that's been working for me. I don't have very good gear, and I don't have crazy optimized skills, but it's still been semi-viable for me to get through. Essentially, let me show you my gear. As you can see, we'll start here. I just upgraded this helmet. Just upgraded it as I got to Act 1 Cruel. Garbage. Just some life on it. That's it. I've had this shitty fucking armor since Act 1, not Cruel. So I don't know about you guys, but the loot was a little bit rough in the beginning here. I think they shadow tweaked it today, maybe, because it felt a little bit better, or maybe it's because I'm in Cruel. I don't know. Garbage rings. I just recently put this ring on just because it gives me a little bit more flat damage on the fire. And then another garbage ring. Decent life roll on the belt. Otherwise, pretty shitty. These gloves, I got that fizz damage and some fire res. Nothing crazy, a little fizz attack damage as mana, whatever. 15% increased movement speed. I would prioritize movement speed over anything, especially in this game. Fuck resistances, fuck anything else. Get some movement speed. It'll make you feel so much better. I honestly have 20% movement speed boots that I should probably throw on. I just haven't yet for whatever reason. One thing about mana flasks I would say that's helped me is get the gains 0.2 charges per second. That's kind of helped me during especially long boss fights, which with this build you will have long boss fights, but I think it's fun. I like jumping around. I like feeling like it's intense. Sometimes I forget to breathe. If that's your kind of thing, you can do it without a belt, alone in your closet, you know what I'm saying? My character sheet, and we'll get into skills here. Look at my reses. Garbage, 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 garbage. Everything's garbage, 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 garbage. Check it out, whatever, garbage. I got about 1,000 life right now. I don't know if that's good or not. The first ascendancy I did for the Witch Hunter was AoE and Zealous Inquisition, which just makes the enemies explode. 10% chance for 100% of their maximum life as fizz damage, which is good for our fizz bow / our skills. And then this is my tree. So since we're doing grenades, I initially just kind of path down here. I did not do this initially. This was added probably during Cruel. Came down here, I took these increased grenade damage, increased AoE, all that stuff is good. Grenade skills have +1 cooldown use, good. All good stuff. Then I pathed over to here, I took the instant reload. That's for this load explosive shot that you're using to ignite the grenades. And also it helps to throw out that oil grenade too, that just adds that ignite. Reduced grenade fuse duration, so I took this volatile grenades. Then I path to the repeating explosives. This is just they have a chance to activate a second time, your grenades. Huge. If it pops off, you're essentially doing, I'm assuming, double damage, right? And then I just kind of went up here with the 12. I don't know why I keep saying kind of. Sorry, I don't. I'm noticing now that I'm recording how much I say filler words. So quit paying attention to it. It'll be fine. I should probably spec out of these and start putting them in over here. It's 24% damage with crossbows. This is a node that I wanted to get into. I had originally spec'd into here. I had this full salvo and the power shots. I found the crit wasn't really buying me anything, I didn't think. And the reload speed was nice, but I wasn't necessarily switching tons of ammo types. I was mostly igniting, oiling, and then doing the grenade, so I didn't know how effective this was for my build. This may be really good, I'm not sure. Maybe I'll play with it again later. But I wanted to reallocate it into here, which is I'm getting AoE and AoE damage, which scales with my grenades, obviously. Then I spec'd over into this increased fire damage, fire pen, and ignite. That's kind of where I'm going to be getting more of my damage scaling. Not sure if that's good. I'm just assuming it is. I'll see when I get there, because you're going to see I'm going to start moving pretty far away to get more ignite. I'm currently going for goring. I want that 40% increased fizz damage. You'll see why in a little bit of what I think why. Then eventually I'm coming all the way up to here because I want this 40 increased damage with hits against ignited enemies. The fire penetration will be nice. The magnitude of the ignite I think will be really good. So that's kind of my plan after I do this. Kind of worked in that situation. So it may be garbage. I'm just sharing it with people who maybe want a different play style. They're struggling with Witch Hunter a little bit and want to try something. So let's see. Oh yeah, I might as well show you the skills. Explosive grenade. This is my main damage dealer. It's only 2200 DPS. I'm doubting that that's amazing. It's okay. I kill bosses, at least in Cruel, relatively decently. It's not like it's a super slog for me to kill them. But we can get into the boss fight details a little bit more in a bit here. I think I explained it earlier, but and I'm messing around with these jewel slots yet. I don't quite know what I want to go for. But just note that your explosive grenade converts 80% of your fizz damage to fire damage. And I don't think I showed my bow because I just recently crafted this bow. It's not amazing, and I crafted it by combining 3 bows and then slamming an exalt. I'm missing an exalt, as you see. I think I'm missing a suffix. But really, I'm not going to get any more damage out of it. I don't think I could get a damage roll on a suffix. But the bombard crossbow is a good base because it gives you this grenade skills, fire an additional projectile. I think that's huge. You know, that's additional damage there. So, like, say you're shooting 5 grenades and you're shooting off another grenade, you're just dealing that additional damage with that grenade. Pretty big. This is actually better than a plus projectile skill gems, which I found didn't really scale my damage all that great compared to just flat damage right now. I would have preferred higher fizz roll, but it is what it is. Oh, it's T5. I think that's pretty good actually for this 3 mod whatever. I'm assuming this is a 3 mod. The other ally damage, it works. It scales in my build. I'm not 100% sure how much or why, but whatever. The fizz damage is mostly what you're looking for. Still pretty low. Still kind of not a great bow, but not bad for lucking into it here in Cruel, and it has helped my clear a bit, you know, by scaling that damage a little bit with the fizz. And then throwing that 20 quality. I think the way quality works in PoE 2 is it's just straight damage. So like one blacksmith will give you 1% more damage. Is what I'm assuming. Something like that. That may be the stupidest thing ever. Don't take my word for it. Do not sue me. So yeah, that's essentially what it is. We can control click this again. I'll show a little bit more gameplay, and then I'm going to fuck off. Where am I? Okay, we're going here. Okay, I think I've reloaded. I have not reloaded the game. This is awkward. I don't know how to play the game. Do I do this? I thought you control click. How do you... Is it alt click? No. Do you have to control click going into a place? Oh, that's how you do it. Big brain stuff. As you can see, top quality information coming from a random nobody from the internet. Definitely listen to things I'm saying. Super cool, super good information. I do stream on Twitch. I do it for fun. If you want to come ask me any questions about my potentially shit build, I'm usually around. I've been streaming more during the week now that there's PoE. Otherwise, I'm around getting drunk on the weekends, having fun. I do it for fun. It's not a job. It's something I do for fun. So, not super serial. Wow. Okay. So, yeah, as you can see, action-packed. Okay, here we go. If you're still in the video, you're seeing like the damage is decent. You know, we're basically, it's that combo, baby. You get that combo action. Boom. You throw. You can do it from a distance if you want. I just find getting up in there, getting up in them guts is sexy. And being a witch hunter is a little bit about sex appeal. Let's be honest. We're up here. We want to fuck demons up. We want them to feel our Van Helsing aura all over their faces. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, that's enough gameplay. So yeah. The only caveat I would say is you got to do the mechanics. You're not going to one-shot clear everything, and it is painful for a while. Once you can get into the build and start going it, it's going to be painful. Unless you can scale it better than I did or get better weapon off the bat. I was kind of struggling with being able to scale the fizz damage and the fire damage because my weapon was very, very subpar. But I'd say look out for vendors. Try to do what I didn't do, which was I didn't really check vendors at all. I tried crafting, but the currency has been really, really light. Oh, actually, hold on. We see this chest. This might be actually you might see me drop a mirror right here. So let's go ahead and do this. Kind of a mirror, you know, not that bad. Yeah, and then the only thing is about bosses is you will have to anticipate. So say there's a moving boss. Say my minion here, my little chimera is a boss. If he's standing right here and I shoot and he moves, obviously, you know, unless your AoE is bigger. I have shorter AoE. If I were to take off, or smaller AoE, this wildfire, no wait, oh my god, consecrated effect, it would be much bigger because it's going to increase quite a bit, I think. Look at that, much bigger. That might be the way to go. I just like the extra damage against bosses. Against bosses, I think the extra damage is definitely good. Maybe against mobs I should try without it, but yeah. So what I will typically do is I'll kind of launch at a boss, I'll E them, I'll get the oil down, and then I'll ignite, and then that'll ignite him, and I'll do this again. And then I'll shoot it, and I'll do it, and if I'm doing this and he jumps over here, I'll throw it over here, and I'll shoot it, it'll blow his ass up, you know. It's just that's kind of the gameplay, and then you dodge. It's fun. I think it's a fun gameplay style. I don't know. Maybe people will hate it. Maybe this is something people are doing. I'm not sure. This is what I found works with relatively quick skill you get. You get explosion grenade early on. It just takes a while to really take off. I recommend using like double barrel with like a nice shot and grenading and, you know, just trying to enjoy the game. But the thing with this game, I feel like to have fun is to just really take your time. So, and this video is way longer than I actually wanted it to be. Way longer for kind of a shit build. Fuck.